Then we need a half a cup of ketchup. This is a lot of ketchup, but it makes sense because how can I sneak a can of Spam into a pasta dish to pack it with protein? Betty Crocker's answer, Saucy Twist Pork Dish. I'm Melinda and I'm cooking my way through Betty Crocker's 1971 recipe card library. Today we are making a Saucy Twist Pork Dish, which is from section C, Budget Casseroles, and it's card number 17. I'm really excited about this card because it just feels so like quintessentially mid-century to me. We are using Spam in the casserole, which I'm kind of excited for. I think it could taste really good. And then of course you have just like, you know, classic casserole ingredients like cream of mushroom soup. We're adding ketchup in there. We've got some peppers and onions. I think this could turn out pretty good. So it's time to get saucy. All right, we're gonna start off by preparing our pasta according to package directions. I'm very confused because this calls for 4 ounces of uncooked corkscrew shaped macaroni. 4 ounces is nothing. That's like a quarter of a box. This doesn't look like enough to feed 4 to 6 people. I don't know, the math ain't mathing on this, but it's fine. I guess I'll cook this handful of pasta. I got some water boiling over at the stove, so I'm gonna drop that in. But yeah, that doesn't feel like enough to me. I guess we're stretching $1 here. It's budget casseroles, so a box of pasta could make you 4 dinners worth of Saucy Twist Pork Dish, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'm using rotelle because I thought that was the corkscrewiest of the corkscrews. It seemed a little bit more corkscrew-like than rotini. Don't fact check me on that. I don't know the difference, but you know, to the naked eye, I thought this was the most corkscrew-like shape. So we're gonna let that cook until it's al dente, I guess. While the pasta is cooking, we are going to prep the onions and peppers. So I just have a tablespoon of butter. It's going over here in this skillet. And then once that's melted, we're just gonna put the onions and peppers in and we're gonna soften those down until they're a bit translucent. Peppers and onions are going in. Saute away, boys. All right, our peppers and onions are tender, our pasta is cooked, and so it's time to assemble, but in order to assemble, we're gonna have to cut open some Spam. Here's my can of Spam. I'm so excited. Wake up your eggs. Whoa, okay, I'm getting distracted. We're gonna dice this into cubes. It just says cubes. Okay, here we go, moment of truth. I'm gonna open it. Wow, it's so pink. Wow. Okay, hello Spam. Smells like ham. Come on out. Oh no. Oh. Yikes. Hi, dude, how's it going? Just as a thing of Spam. Okay, we're gonna cut it in cubes. So I guess let's, it's very oily. We're cubing it. Just cutting it into slices first. It is slick to the touch. You know, it's ham-like. It's ham adjacent. You know, if you closed your eyes and smelled it, you'd think, that's a slice of ham. This is my second time ever experiencing Spam in my life. The first time I made a dish for my TikTok account where I was cooking through Betty Crocker's 1980s microwave cookbook, and I did like, you microwave Spam with like apple slices and mustard. Equally bizarre. I didn't like that, but I think Spam will be better like in a casserole mixed with a bunch of stuff, like not just like, I don't know, a bite of it straight to my face. Okay, it's time to assemble. So we're gonna put, it just says stir in macaroni and remaining ingredients. So we're gonna put the whole thing of Spam in. Okay, and we're gonna do our measly 4 ounces of noodles. I don't know about that. It really is like a 50-50 Spam and noodle. Wow, okay. The whole can of soup, we could do that. We can make that happen. Cream of mushroom soup is going in. Wow, yummy. Does anyone eat cream of mushroom soup just as a soup? I feel like it's exclusively still produced for casseroles. Then we need a half a cup of ketchup. This is a lot of ketchup, but when you look at the photo on the front of the card, it is a like red sauce. And so I thought you'd use tomato sauce, not ketchup. But here we are. I guess I'm gonna use this guy again. Okay, go in there. And then finally, we need 1/3 of a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. So let's throw this in. How much is this whole thing? This is 8 ounces. I don't know. I don't know what 1/3 of a cup is. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Never have too much cheese, right? All right, time to mix it up. Ooh, yummy. You know, I might have, if I was thinking about it, mixed the wet ingredients, the ketchup and the soup together. So that way you're not getting pockets of ketchup and pockets of soup, but you know what? It'll be fine. All right, there we go. This looks like something. This looks like a casserole. We're gonna cover this with some tin foil. Smush it around, smush it down. And then this is gonna go in the oven covered for about 30 minutes at 400 degrees. To me, Spam is like one of the scariest products to come out of the 20th century, but it's also like a foundational fixture of convenience cooking. Spam was one of the first shelf-stable products that allowed homemakers to kind of whip up a full protein-rich meal in minutes. So how did it begin? Well, in 1891, after working for decades in fresh meat manufacturing, George Hormel opened his own business and shortly after invented the first flavored sealed ham. This product was a canned, full cut of deboned ham that was vacuum sealed and cooked inside of the can to maintain freshness and texture. When his son Jay Hormel took over the company, he noticed how much pork byproduct was going to waste in the factories. And by the way, the byproduct being referred to here was pork shoulder, which is nowadays a very popular cut of meat. But anyway, he decided to remove the bones from all the byproduct and grind up the leftovers and then cook them the same way that the full slices of canned ham were cooked. But of course, this wasn't technically ham anymore, so it needed a new name. The story goes that during a New Year's Eve cocktail party, Jay required each of his guests to submit name ideas each time they went up to the bar for a drink. A few rounds of drinks later, the winner was a simple 4-letter scribble on a scrap of paper, S-P-A-M. While the casserole's in the oven, I thought we'd prepare the garnish. So as you can see, there's definitely some parsley on top, and then there is kind of a twisted slice of tomato. I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure it out. So I have my parsley, I have my tomato. I think I'm just gonna try to, I guess, get a good slice. I just have this one tomato, so I need to be careful here. Okay, if I just cut this like this, kind of in the middle here during this center membrane. And then I just kind of go like this on the, oh, that looks like a twist. Oh my God, I did it. I feel like Spam is kind of the perfect marketing name, like for a product. And it's funny that Hormel keeps it like held so close to the chest. They won't really say what S-P-A-M means. There's a few prevailing theories, like some people think that it's a portmanteau of spiced ham, spaham, even though it's not ham. Some people think it's a shoulder of pork and ham. And then some people think it's scientifically processed animal matter. Spam. All right, the casserole is out of the oven. It smells pretty good. It smells very ketchup-y, which I don't hate. And the cheese is melted and bubbling. I think we're ready for some garnish, and then we'll take a taste. So, similar to the photo, I'm just gonna put a few sprigs of parsley, and then I'm gonna do my little twist of tomato. Cute. Okay. Yay. Okay, let's take a taste. as it's kind of sat around in the kitchen for a minute, I'm less picking up ketchup and more picking up something suspicious, something unappetizing. So I'm suddenly becoming very nervous that Spam tastes gross. But we're just gonna give it a try. You never know, you never know. Okay. Take a nice little scoopy. I was wrong about the noodles. It seems like there's the right amount of noodles in here, which is to say that it's like half noodles, half Spam. Okay, here it is. Yummy. Okay, let's take a taste. I have to get a noodle and I have to get a Spam. Moment of truth. Okay. The mushroom soup ketchup noodles are delicious. The Spam is Spammin'. It's there, it's doing its thing. It's just really melts in your mouth and assaults you with flavor. It's like weird because it's so close to ham, but it's not. I think that's what's strange about it. It's like I have ham around the holidays with my family, and like I know what ham's taste and texture is, and it is just like a little different in multiple ways. It's like a little spongier and lighter and fluffier, and it has just more flavor to it, like an intensity to it that I feel like real ham doesn't have, which is crazy because there's no spices in Spam. It's just like salt and sugar and meat of some kind. Flavor, I can't even put a name on the flavor. It's just like this intense hammy flavor. I don't know what's going on. According to Betty Crocker, our home testers liked this for its attractive appearance, nice consistency, and delicious flavor. And I will agree, it does have a pretty attractive appearance. I do like that it has a nice consistency. I like the creaminess of it. Delicious flavor? Questionable. It has a lot of flavor. I don't know if it's delicious or not. Then again, I can't stop eating it, so what do I know? It's kind of growing on me. It's growing, it's changing. Spam, man, Spam's weird, Spam's weird. Just kind of melts in your mouth. Just kind of goes away. Okay, Saucy Twist Pork Dish. This turned out pretty good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I was nervous about Spam. I know Spam gets a bad rap, but it tasted very flavorful. And you know, if you're looking for ham, you're not gonna get ham from this, but it's tangentially related, and it has some like really powerful flavor to it. And I think it's kind of a nice pairing with the noodles and the cheesy, gooey, tomatoey sauce. I think using the corkscrew macaroni is like a perfect idea. It really like clings to the sauce, or the sauce clings to it, you know what I mean. It just worked out really well. I really enjoyed it. I'm surprised. Okay, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 red spoons. Back in the box. Thank you so much for watching. I love making casseroles on this channel. I recently made the can casserole, which, as you guessed it, has lots of canned meat, canned soup. You get the idea. So go check that out next. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and until next time, happy homemaking.